What if you could create elite custom GPTs in under 5 minutes of your time? All you need is this team of AI agents inside Claude Code that does all the work. 6 specialized agents, 1 framework proven across hundreds of custom GPTs. Today, I'm showing you exactly how it works. Nothing hidden. You'll watch me build a brand voice GPTs from scratch while my AI team does the heavy lifting. Let's go. We'll create a custom GPT called Brand Voice Guardian that checks if my content sounds like me and matches my brand. And so to do this, I will ask the GPT Express Mastery team of agents to find the branding knowledge inside CCGG Business Operations, because I made some research in the past about brand voice, about my attractive character profile, which is in my AI growth engine knowledge base, and about branding frameworks. So these are other research I made in the past, and they are somewhere in my system, okay? But I don't want to remember where it is. I expect the system to find the right information, the right previous research or previous work that are relevant for this custom GPT building task, and then use this to actually build the custom GPT. This GPT should tell me if content is on brand or off brand and suggest fixes. So this pipeline, I call it my HR team, because they craft custom GPTs or AI agents automatically using a team of 6 agents that apply my GPT Express Mastery Framework, which is the framework I've crafted over the past 2 years to create superior custom GPTs. This is a framework I use to create hundreds of custom GPT for me, for the community members, and for my clients. And it's proven it's a superior framework to craft custom GPT. I don't want to enter into the details of the framework. If you want to know more about the framework, there is a full course inside the community. Here in AI Leverage module, GPT Express Mastery, there is a course plus different workshops explaining the different examples and cases that are useful when you're creating custom GPTs. And for the premium member, or if you buy it, there's also the challenge, Master GPT Creation, where you access a team of custom GPTs that apply the framework to create custom GPT. That's kind of the old way of doing things. Now, the way I create GPTs is using this team of agents inside my Claude Code OS. So let's start. So it will first explore CCGG Business Operations folder to find branding knowledge, and then it will orchestrate the team of agents to create the custom GPT. It's doing a bunch of search inside my Claude Code OS, my CCGG Business Operations, and you can see it has found some relevant files, my voice style, attractive character, brand personality, Darren Zwinner background and communication style. Of course, I could orient it if I want, but here I'm really starting from zero, letting the system find the relevant information. And it has found one which is super useful. It's one I've worked on a few days ago, the Hormozy Brand Media Golden Rules. So it has found it automatically, which is super cool. And let's suppose that there is another resource I have in mind. I could ask, hey, have you checked the Caleb framework around branding? The Caleb framework being another branding framework that I know I've worked on, and I'm not sure it has found it. In the meantime, you can see it's deploying the first agent here, Purpose Refiner Specialist. The GPT Express Mastery Framework has 5 main steps. First is purpose refinement, which means defining exactly what the custom GPTs or the agent will do, plus gathering the knowledge you should equip the custom GPT or the agents with. Step number 2, it's operationalizing knowledge, which means describing the process the custom GPT should go through in order to achieve its mission. Step 3 is refining the knowledge base. You've made the knowledge report at step 1. Now we're refining the knowledge base to make it suitable for large language model exploitation. Step 4 is crafting the system prompt, which most of the time combine a bit of knowledge plus a bit of process to equip the custom GPTs with the right behavior, guardrails, and guidelines. And then the final step, of course, is testing. There is an additional step you can have, which is equipping the custom GPT with tools. And so the pipeline is managing every single step of the GPT Express Mastery Framework. Okay, so here, after deploying the Purpose Refiner Specialist to refine the purpose statement of this custom GPT, you can see it's taking into account my request here to find a Caleb framework, which it has found here, CCGG branding reflection, Caleb methodology summary. That's the framework. Excellent, fine. Caleb framework is as valuable branding principle, etc. So it has found it. It's really as if you were working with a team of, in this case, agents of teammates to craft this custom GPT for you. And here, really, once it's launched, which is done here, I'm pretty sure we have all the knowledge that is relevant. I can just let them work and do something else. And what the pipeline will do, it will deploy one agent after the other, each agent working on the specific step of the GPT Express Mastery Framework to ensure that we are crafting top-notch custom GPTs here for branding. And typically here, I will work on something else, or have a coffee, or do another piece of work that is meaningful for my business, right? Which means with this pipeline, I'm creating custom GPTs in minutes for me. Of course, the agent may work on the custom GPTs for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, sometimes less, depending on the complexity of the custom GPT. But My time involved in this process is like barely 5 minutes. And that's so after refining the purpose, we are doing the knowledge research. So I can see it has deployed knowledge researcher and actually process operationalizer agent in parallel because they can work from the purpose statement independently. So here it's a good example of parallel deployment of agents to save time, basically. So one is doing the research, the other is doing the process. And if I want, I can find the details of what each agent is ingesting and working on. Really, this is my HR team. But take a step back. This very same concept, having a team of agents specialized in one specific workflow that works on it while you're doing something else, ensuring that the workflow is done in a very effective manner. This is the concept behind the Claude Code OS, because in Claude Code OS, you have the main OS, a main operating system with procedures, workflows, and so on to ensure that you're working on something that matters, you're focusing on the right thing, you're putting your effort on something that is meaningful for your business and helping you to be productive, to be focused, to be sure and reassure that you're working on the right stuff. So that's one big part of Claude Code OS. But the other big part of Claude Code OS is all these different teams that comes with it, plugged on it, which means you are the CEO of a real AI business with different teams specialized in different stuff: content, HR, crafting custom GPTs, strategic layer with the AI growth engine, ads pipeline, I have a team for ads, and other specific cross-functional projects you might be working on. And it's by design super flexible, which means if your business has some specificities, you're free to add your own workflows or your own SOPs or your own way of doing stuff in your Claude Code OS, because it's flexible by design. It's not a fixed app or software. It's not ChatGPT, which is siloed with no memory, no effective memory of complex work you're doing. No, it's flexible by design, which means you can tweak it, you can shape it as you're using it, using Claude Code to shape your Claude Code OS to your hand and the way you like to work. And you can create the team of agents you need for specific stuff that you need to do in your business, because your business is not mine. And you may want to have another team. Maybe you want a supply chain team that is monitoring supply because you have an e-com business. I don't know. And so you can create such a team. Typically with GPT Express Mastery, it would be super easy to create a team of agents that manage your logistic and your supply chain if you have this kind of business. Or if you're a course creator, you could have a team of GPTs to create course from your frameworks and your IP, right? And really the sky is the limit. I could spend like hours giving you additional example of this. The key point to understand is Claude Code OS as a core with best practices in terms of project management, focus management, productivity, and so on. And on this core, you can plug team of agents as you see fit, because in Claude Code OS, you have the HR team that helps you build the team of agents you need for whatever you want to do. Okay, where are we here? So here, that's the knowledge report. That's the output of knowledge researcher agents. It has used all the information, all the knowledge it found in my system about branding to package that as the knowledge that the custom GPT will be equipped with. And in parallel here, standard operating procedure, this is the output, this is the process here, this is the output of process operationalizer. So both have finished their work. This is what it says here. Now it's all about knowledge optimization and system prompt crafting. So it will deploy the knowledge optimizer agent and the prompt architect specialist in parallel, once again, because their work is independent. So that's a good example of how in Claude Code you can launch parallel agents when they're working on separated tasks that have no dependency. And so that's it. They're working. And the first agent, the knowledge optimizer specialist, will put the knowledge base inside the folder of the GPT, because it has created a folder for this custom GPT material. It's the brand Voice Guardian here. So if we go on GPT project, we have here brand Voice Guardian, and it has created the brand voice knowledge, which is a raw knowledge base. And now it's creating the brand voice optimized knowledge base, as well as the system prompt here. System prompt is created. Optimized knowledge base is created. So now it's deploying the last agent, which is the UX designer agent. That's the agent that will work on the name of the custom GPT, the description of the custom GPT, and if you're deploying the custom GPT in ChatGPT, also the conversation starters, these triggers that you can equip custom GPTs with so that users, when they start the custom GPTs, they can click and they have some sort of priming prompt already implemented in the custom GPT. And once the UX designer agent deployed here has finished, we will have finished this work. And it took like 20 minutes of agent time, not my time. It would have taken me like 5 minutes to create a custom GPT. And so if you create custom GPTs for yourself or for clients, because in CCGG community, we have people creating custom GPT and selling custom GPT. Can you see how a game changer it is? It's super fast. It's super effective. It's using a top-notch framework that's been validated by hundreds of custom GPT creation. And you get something that is ready for deployment and testing. And the design is super qualitative. But with custom GPTs, there is one thing that can tell you if a custom GPT is good or not. It's when you test them. So here, whatever the quality of the system prompt and knowledge base, and the quality is superior by design. Whatever the quality of this, the key point here is that you have speed up the custom GPT's development cycle like crazy. And now you have a custom GPTs. It would take me 5 minutes to create a custom GPT in ChatGPT and test it. And guess what? If I need to refine, I will use the GPT Express Mastery pipeline, give him feedback about the behavior of the GPTs, maybe some blind spot in the knowledge, and then I will have the right agent working on a specific knowledge file or a specific part of the system prompt and tweaking it to correct some misalignment or deviation I've noticed while testing. And of course, I could do the testing inside the GPT Express Mastery as well. So that's crazy. I love that. I'm super excited. Anyways, so that's the complete package. We have a custom GPT ready. It's in brand Voice Guardian. So here, quick setup. I just need to copy paste everything. I have the knowledge base. It's refined. It's there. And you can see it's a solid one. Let's have a look at this. We have dialogue reader, brand voice. It's
some quick reference, voice formula, scoring threshold, voice DNA, personality traits, core beliefs.
That's good. That one is good. Signature phrases, because it has some of my writing here. That's why it knows my signature phrases. Unbranded language patterns, red flag phrases, never use. That match my brand. And anti-hype, anti-hustle culture, anti-fear mongering, oversimplification, anti-corporate jargon, anti-weak language. Some brand positioning, my pro stances, anti-stances, assessment rubric. I mean, if you have knowledge in branding, really you can see how relevant and effective this is. Anyway, so what we got here, the title of the custom GPTs, that's what I will put inside ChatGPT. What I'm telling you that I've created a lot of custom GPTs. These are all the custom GPTs I've created in this account because I have some other one and it's just on ChatGPT. There are lots of them. I've been using GPT Express Mastery Framework to create them. Okay, if I have to create a custom GPT, I would go there. I would put it there. Title would go there. Description would go there. System prompt would go there. You can see 8,000 characters. What would I do? Hey, please create a second version of the system prompt that has less than 8,000 characters, keeping all the processes, reference to knowledge, and specific details to make this custom GPT super effective for its purpose. This GPT Express Mastery is built for creating custom GPTs, but also agents. And so that's why I didn't put the 8,000 limit as a hard limit, because in Claude Code, for instance, it's not a big problem to have an agent with this a lengthy system prompt like this. So it's compacting the system prompt for ChatGPT, counting the number of characters, and that's it. Should be good now. Okay, we're good. Now the knowledge base, I'm loading the knowledge base here. We have some conversation starters.
So the starters are here, starters.nd.
One, I tweak it a bit. Okay, check LinkedIn post, slot 2. Of course, I'm free to tweak them if I want. Slot 3. If I'm not happy with them, I can just give feedback. That's it. I can create it. I can just upload a photo here or with my face. That's my brand. And yeah, that's it. What it does, blah, blah, blah. This is what it does. Complete project structure, frameworks, sources integrated, testing recommendation. And so now I could just test it. And guess what? It has just creating testing scenarios. So I can just apply the testing scenario. What do we have in testing scenarios? Test 1.
Here, clear of brand, clear on brands, borderline, fear mongering detection,
corporate jargon detection, quoting to criticize, short content assessment, mixed content, email subject line batch, full rewrite request, etc. So these are examples of tests I can do to validate these custom GPTs, get some feedback, give some feedback to the team, GPT Express Mastery team, and refine these custom GPTs. This is one of the team in Claude Code OS program. This one, if you're creating custom GPT, is just a game changer. It will just make your life way easier. If you're creating custom GPTs for customers, you'll create them better, faster, iterate faster as well. So that's just a game changer. And once again, it's one of the team inside the Claude Code OS program. If this resonates with you, if you want to change the way you work, if you want to have a fully integrated business operating system, leveraging AI like mad to keep your focus on the right thing, to ensure that you're working on the right thing, to have access to a team of agents in AI-powered systems for project management, content creation, strategic planning, sales, marketing, ads, and so on, Claude Code OS is the right place. These are my system I'm using for my business and that I transfer to you so that you can tweak them and adapt them to your own activity. By design, it's a flexible system that you can shape to your hand as you see fit according to the specificities of your business. It's by design. It's not a fixed app. It's not a fixed system. It's something that can evolve according to your need. And all the members who have joined the Claude Code OS so far have been crazy impressed about the result they got when they use this system. So I see you in Claude Code OS. Cheers.